my channel and to my 15-week bump date. So 15 weeks, the baby is already the size of an orange, which it's so crazy. It's just growing so big. So at 15 weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm feeling physically, emotionally, and mentally, and any sort of updates that I wanted to share with you. So let's start with mentally. So this week, mentally at 15 weeks, I am starting to get in the mindset of what do I need to be doing to prepare for this second baby. Luckily, it's going to be a lot easier than the first because we don't need all of the things. We already have the crib, we already have a car seat, we already have all of those big ticket items, those big necessities when you're having your first baby. It is so nice. We don't have to do any of that again, especially because they're close enough in age that there's like expirations or updates, or I don't know, something about like car seats and stuff. After a certain amount of time, you're supposed to get a different one. I don't know. I'm not explaining that well, but I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. But we're good there. So that's really exciting. But I am planning ahead of what do I need to be doing for this second baby and how do I need to prepare. The big thing is figuring out like the sleeping situation. And we have like a basic plan for that. We're attempting or planning to do what we did with June, which is co-sleep within a DockATot in the center of our bed. So that's the plan, but then also we have to think about nap times. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do nap times, if I'm going to have like a little bassinet, or if I'm going to try to squeeze the crib into our room temporarily. I'm not sure. I'm figuring that out. So that's really the big one I'm working on. Just starting to brainstorm a little bit, especially because I feel like I know I still have like 6 months to go, less than 6 months, but second trimester is definitely the time I prefer to try and at least have most things figured out, just because I have more energy during the second trimester and I'm not getting uncomfortable like I get in the third trimester. So that's how I'm feeling mentally. Emotionally, this week there was actually quite a few really special, sweet moments with Juniper and the baby, and that just like warmed my heart. One morning she just woke up and she came right over to me and was like, "Baby in your belly," and she like gave me a kiss, and it was so sweet, so just heartwarming. Oh, I loved it. So she's definitely starting to pick up on that the baby is in my belly, and we have little chats with the baby, we sing songs with the baby, and we're really trying to create that bond between her and the baby so that she gets to be a little bit as prepared as she can be before the baby is actually here. And she really does love it. So I think she's going to be such a great big sister. I know it's going to be a transition at first, but I think she's really going to be so caring and so helpful. She is already so, just like even with her toys, she is so caring and helpful with her toys and always like taking care of them. So I think she's going to really be an amazing big sister. So that's kind of how my week went emotionally. Physically, there are a couple things. So one is I'm starting to get like those uncomfortable aches and pains, which I wasn't expecting this early, but I remember the feeling. It's kind of like, especially at the end of the day, I just kind of ache like in my hips and in my lower back, just because everything's kind of stretching and shifting and making room. And I remember in the third trimester, so like 3 weeks on, the third trimester, I really had to take like a bath like every night in order to kind of like relax and soothe those aches and pains, and I feel like I'm already getting those. And it might be because I'm showing so much faster, so maybe like the stretching is just happening faster, and that's kind of my theory behind that, but not comfortable at all. What I will say, what I've been doing the last couple of nights that's actually really helped a lot is I have this spray on, magnesium spray, and I really like to take magnesium during pregnancy anyways. It just helps keep things going, and it's also a really calming supplement. So I have this spray on magnesium, which is great. I use it every night, so I sleep like a baby every night. But I've been spraying it directly onto the areas like my hips and my lower back that are aching, and I don't feel it right away, but in the morning it's completely gone. So it definitely is like soothing those aches and pains, so then I don't feel it again. Like right now I feel totally fine. I probably won't feel those aches and pains until the end of the day again, which is when I'll spray it on as soon as I'm getting ready for bed. So that is something new physically. A couple other things physically is I feel like I've lost my appetite a little bit again, which is a little weird. I'm thinking it could just be it's been really hot, it's summer. I feel like in general my appetite goes a little bit lower when it's hot, so maybe that's just what it is, but I don't know. I'm starting to struggle with like figuring out what sounds good for dinner again, which I usually feel like is mostly a first trimester thing, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I've kind of lost my appetite a little bit. I'm still eating, but nothing is super appealing, and it's just like bland, simple foods that I've been mostly eating the last couple of days. But maybe that's just a thing, a phase, or just adjusting to the heat of summer. I had a couple more things physically I was going to share with you. I actually wrote things down for this bump date, which I haven't done for any of these bump dates, and then I feel like as soon as I end it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention the most important thing. And look at that, I'm reading right here on my list, and literally the most important thing I was gonna forget to tell you. The most important thing and the most exciting part about this week, honestly, it's been happening for a little bit longer than this week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I'm definitely feeling the baby move, so I'm definitely getting those flutters, and I have to be really paying attention, and it's most likely to happen if I've had something sweet, something with sugar, whether it's juice or like fruit or a dessert or something. I can definitely, if I focus, I can feel those little flutters of the baby moving, and it's so exciting. I love it. I'm so excited. Obviously no one else can feel it, it's just me, but it's super exciting, and I love those moments. Usually when I'm lying like quietly, and I can be like, oh, I can feel the little baby just doing those little squirms in there. So that is super exciting. Really, really, really just excited about that. Honestly, that's been happening for a while now, and for whatever reason, even though it's been the most exciting thing, I haven't been able to remember to share it with you guys. So I would say at least 2 weeks it's been happening, but now you guys know. This is just like an update. We are preparing for the gender reveal, which is happening next weekend. So we're finishing that up. We have our whole plan. We just have nothing for it. So it's going to be a busy week prepping for that. We're going to keep it really simple this time around and make it just a casual family. It's ice cream social themed. It's like come get the scoop. Are we having a boy or girl? Something along those lines. But we're going to be preparing for that, and then I cannot wait to finally share with you guys if we're having a boy or a girl, and with our whole family. It is a hard secret to keep, but everyone of our family should be able to be there. Well, close immediate family should be able to be there, so I'm happy that we've decided to wait for this time, and I'm just super excited. So that's it for this week, you guys. Thumbs up for all of this exciting news. Thumbs up for feeling the baby and those special moments with June, and soon finding out if we're having a boy or a girl. Definitely leave your comments down in the comment section below. If you have, I've asked this before, I think it was on our family vlog, but if you have an idea of what rhymes, there's not really anything that rhymes with scoop that can kind of go with gender reveals, so I don't know if it should be just come get the scoop, boy or girl, question mark. I'm trying to think of a catchy rhymey thing, but I literally, what rhymes with scoop? I don't know. Not good. Not many things. My immediate thoughts are like gross things, but Anyways, if you have a suggestion, leave those down in the comments below, or just any sort of tips or suggestions about that theme for the party. If you have a cute idea that's super simple, because we're keeping it simple this year, leave that down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of these bump dates, and go subscribe to our family channel so you don't miss any of our videos. We are doing something kind of different on that channel, and we're really excited about the videos we're putting up, so we would love your support. Alright, you guys, be your Fidai. Bye.